right, so I would say that the best experience that I have received from the current chord that I'm in is that it has forced me to get back into the Word with becoming a new mother and having a change in my job and feeling extremely disconnected from my church body and MC. It has also helped me to get connected again and give me some self-worth. So I just praise Jesus for that experience and for the ability to have this chord and to be a part of it.
So for the last chord that I was in, we all had a book that we read together that was very challenging, liked the group a lot. It was really insightful. One thing specifically that challenged me in the group was to pray consistently for things that I see everywhere, every day, which has made a big help.
So Jesus made things pretty simple for us when asked what the greatest commandment was. He said to love God and love your neighbor, basically. But unfortunately, in a broken world, that's not always extremely easy to do. And a lot of people are presented with, well, how do I do that? How do I love when I've never been shown how to love? Or how do I love amidst hurt? There's just so many elements, and that's why I love chords so much, because it addresses the how, and as it addresses the how to do that, it also creates this atmosphere of vulnerability with Christ as we look deeper into ourselves, and it fosters a vulnerability with us and the people that we are loving and who are loving us in our chord.
One of my favorite things I remember, man, was Luke Stone wasn't getting along with one of his coworkers and didn't really agree with how he did things, and we were practicing humility that week, and so his discipline for the week was to keep his mouth shut and celebrate with this guy and just follow his lead. So that was pretty awesome and hilarious. Just one example of why chords are so awesome.
Well, I really like being in a chord because I'm part of an MC, which is fantastic. But it's a little more intimate to be in a chord because there's only two other people, and maybe some people do it just in partners, but the chords I've been in, there's three of us. And I really love hearing in an intimate way what God is saying to other people. And that's usually the very thing that sharpens me. God's saying something to someone in my chord. He either convicted them of something or encouraged them of something, taught them something new in His Word or just in their time of prayer, and then they come and share it, and that usually ends up being the very thing that affects my life and changes my life. And I don't know of very many settings where that can happen, but they certainly need to be smaller, intimate settings, in my opinion. And so I love being in a chord.
Hey guys, I'm Gavin, and if you haven't heard, we have this thing at Axiom called Chords, and what they are is it's a group of 3 to 4 guys or 3 to 4 girls that get together regularly to talk about the scriptures, to pray together, to hold each other accountable, and to look at the different virtues of Jesus. We think that those 4 things strike a good note when it comes to our relationship with God and our relationship with one another. If it's up to me, I would encourage you to get part of a chord.